South China Morning Post, 19th of July 2023, Free, a Singaporean rapper. For his anti-Chinese outbursts, Subhas Nair might spend 3 years in prison. One of the most racist societies in Singapore. Chinese people live there openly and can avoid labeling other cultures as discriminatory. Subhas Nair, a rapper from Singapore, was found guilty of attempting to incite hatred among racial and religious groups. Nair was found guilty of 4 offences from July 2019 and March 2021. His full name is Subhas Govin Prabhakar Nair. His sister Preeti Nair and he had previously uploaded a YouTube video to which the phrases "Chinese people always out here FG it up" were sung. He received a 2-year conditional warning from the police for this, but he later broke the law again by commenting on social media. Nair made the following statement in response to 2 Christians' viral video in which they compared the gay pride movement to Satan. If 2 Malay Muslims had made a video promoting Islam and saying the kinds of hateful things these Chinese Christians said, ISD, Singapore's Internal Security Department, would have been at the door before they even hit upload. In a separate incident, Nair posted a post on Instagram about a media interview with a man named Chanjia Singh, who had received a conditional warning for a lesser charge of sociability with a person armed. Chan was one of the 7 individuals initially accused of killing a man at Orchard Towers. According to Nair, actually conspiring to murder an Indian man carries a half sentence and a remark like, "You're having a baby soon, right?" But calling out racism and Chinese privilege carries a 2-year conditional warning and a smear campaign in the media. According to the media, "Do you believe a person of color would be questioned this way? Simply put, this area is not for us," he wrote. Nair had denied the 4 allegations, and Eugene Thurasengam's legal team Swang Wee Giant defended him. Nair testified during his trial and explained his motivations for each internet post. With his film, he claimed, he would put an end to brownface in Singapore. This refers to the technique of a person with a lighter complexion using makeup to mimic the appearance of a person with a darker skin tone. In addition, Nair clarified that the phrase FG it up did not refer to Chinese people as being FD up but rather to someone making a mistake. He continued by saying that some individuals might be offended by art, mainly when it aims to advance society, and others would also feel uncomfortable by it. Nair claimed he wasn't attempting to incite hatred between groups when he commented about the Chanjia Singh case. He said that he was instead trying to make a point about the state of journalism in our country, about media bias and how certain people and cases were reported. Nair's explanations of his actual intention and knowledge behind his posts were dismissed by District Judge Saifuddin Sarwan on Tuesday. The uninformed judge said, "They don't seem to match the language used in the posts, in my opinion. They are also not backed or verified in 1 or 2 cases by what he said in his police testimony. Some of them even seem to be in direct opposition to the language he used in the posts," according to the judge. He stated that the natural and ordinary meaning of Nair's posts' language should be applied. Additionally, he deemed Nair's testimony to be not cogent and disregarded him as a reliable source. The judge stated that it was obvious from Nair's statements that some communities were unfairly targeted while others received preferential treatment. The YouTube video's lyrics were clearly offensive and insulting. Nair acknowledged that it was directed toward the dominant Chinese population in general. Nair also confessed that he was aware that it would offend the Chinese community, but the Chinese community has long offended Indians. The judge stated that it was irresistible inference to be drawn that Nair tried to incite animosity between racial and religious groups by drawing attention to these flaws in Chinese culture. He found the rapper guilty on all 4 counts. On Tuesday, Nair appeared in court with a small group of supporters, including his sister. His attorney got him permission to travel to Bali in August for vacation and to attend a friend's wedding. After placing Nair under some bail restrictions and ordering him to give the investigating officer a complete itinerary of his travels and surrender his passport within 48 hours of his return, the judge accepted the application. Arguments on the sentence will be heard later. The consequences for seeking to incite hatred between racial or religious groups include a fine, a 3-year prison sentence, or both. However, it is implemented unequally and targets minorities.